Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video we have one of the craziest and strangest PlayStation 4 and 5 exclusives that has now been taken away from Xbox users. Now, as you guys probably know, PlayStation has had the random stint of getting cool exclusives. Some people get upset about it, some people get mad about it, where basically Call of Duty, they had some random little skins, or the things even like Destiny, they had individualized maps that were basically PlayStation exclusive. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, as a general for the people gamer, I think it's kind of dumb, kind of stupid. I don't like the idea that some games have their own special things on different consoles. I understand though the idea of exclusivity. I understand the idea and concept of marketing rights. I also understand the idea that basically they just those consoles want to have a reason for you to go play or buy a game that is available on every platform on that console instead. Big deal, like we had that for Call of Duty, where PlayStation had Call of Duty betas first, which in theory led to a lot more people buying the game on PlayStation, because they'd be like, hey Tim, let's go play Call of Duty. Let's go check out the open beta. It's like a week before Xbox. So they go and both play the game on that same console, maybe pre-order, etc. It logically makes sense. I'm not a big fan of it. I'd rather everything launch all at the same exact time for everyone, if I had to be honest. But right now we're kind of seeing news that PlayStation has one of the craziest and strangest and somewhat more niche and almost kind of stupid exclusivities we've had a chance to see so far. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, and I appreciate you guys all very much for watching here in the first place. So this is in regards now to Sonic. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of Sonic, but if you guys heard of the brand new Sonic X Generations, because you guys might or might not. But either way, we have now seen official confirmation from Sega that and this is a weird one, and there's kind of I think general exclusivity makes a little bit of sense if it's a big deal. I don't like it, like I said at the intro, but this one is almost just dumb. That Sega has now confirmed on its official game page for Sonic X Shadow Generations, which by the way, I'm more of a Team Shadow. When I was a kid, played Sonic Adventure 2, one of my favorite games, that the Dark Beginnings prologue animation will be exclusive to the PS4 and PS5 editions of the game. I hope you guys heard my words correctly. This is for a Sonic game. Dude, there is animations that will be exclusive. I hope you guys are kind of getting these why I'm what? Because if there's an individualized game thing, sure, I don't like it, but it would make sense of why they push for it. They go through the business emails, planning the marketing for it, whatever. This is for animations in a game. First and foremost, that's just dumb, because it more so is really taken away from another game, but it just almost makes it feel like it's not a complete game on different consoles, because it's just dumb. It's basically you go and watch a anime on Crunchyroll, but if you go watch that same anime on Funimation, it's missing 30 seconds. Now, I know they technically own each other, merge, whatever, just kind of bear with me, okay, for just a metaphor, but it's just stupid. Because also don't forget, are these basically exclusivities for a animation in a game, which is, once again, what? Do they forget that things like Twitter exist, that things like YouTube exist, and how absolutely easy it is for someone who has the PS4, PS5 version just to upload it on YouTube, on Twitter, on Discord, and just share with their friends? I feel like this video, I'm sitting here explaining the basics of the internet to random boomers that don't understand this. It's very easy to note this. It's the logic. It's my brain is just not braining right now. It's literally an animation. So first and foremost, why would that make someone want to buy a game more, especially on a PlayStation? I would not care. Maybe for the very hyper niche fans, maybe it's a big deal. I don't know. I mean, animation does cost money, sure. So maybe PlayStation paid for it. I don't know. Whatever. It's just really weird. But as of right this second, I think it's really dumb. So they're basically going over here, Dark Beginnings, an animated feature to release in promotion of Sonic X Generations, looks to be getting an extended version exclusive to PlayStation owners. And in tradition of Sega's recent promotional DLC offerings, it's just one step more complicated than it really ought to be. The start with what they can say is an absolute certain, is that there will be in some manner of animation content for Sonic X Shadows Generation Prologue that, as I mentioned, will be exclusive for the PlayStation 4 and 5 versions of the game. This is confirmed on the game's English pre-order information page as quote-unquote bonus PlayStation exclusive Prologue animations, which you guys can kind of see over here for the deluxe edition. Bonus PlayStation exclusive Prologue animations. This is just so stupid. This is so strange. It just doesn't make any sense. Animations, though, they did say, so it was a little bit more than that. We contacted Sega PR for further clarification. They directed us back to the pre-order information page where we originally got the information from. Additionally, a translation of a product information page on Sega's Japanese website has come to light that its own stance on the animation's exclusivity per Sonic City's translation, so from the Japanese vibe, saying PS4 and PS5 Sonic X Shadow generations, both physical and digital editions, will include a limited time bonus, the extended version of the prologue animation to be released in the future. What? Plans are underway for DLC distribution. Details on viewing methods will be announced at a later date. Once again, same thing I said. You can put this on YouTube. You can put this on Dailymotion. Put it on Twitter. Put it on Reddit posts so people could read it. Like go on r/Sonic if that exists and check it out. It doesn't make any sense. So in a subsequent tweet, Sonic City interpreted this as a timed exclusive. But once again, just put it on YouTube. Like, put it on Twitter. It's unclear if this means it will be available for other platforms at a later time, or if it will be posted on video platforms later, or if it just goes away. Now, at the same time, too, like, maybe they'll be really hardcore on DMCA. As you guys know, if, like, you upload, like, Family Guy or, like, any random, like, thing that you don't own, like the Titanic or whatever, I don't know. It can easily be taken down, so maybe Sega, for, like, that throughout that limited time period, might be taking down videos, because you may not necessarily own those rights. I mean, that is a possibility. It is a possible strat. But, like, this is, like, just weird. It's, like, it's too obsessive. And I'm, like, a PlayStation boy. Like, I like every console. But as I play through these, I'd kind of sit here thinking, like, what on earth is this? So as stated above, the English pre-order page doesn't mention any details on an animated feature being a future release. A notable inconsistency, but with benefit of the doubt, it could potentially be related to regional dubbing. A quick machine translation reinforces both the limited time nature of the extended animation and its future release as a DLC, but also retains the vagueness of what the limitations on these releases are. Across recent releases, Sega has maintained complex DLC strategies, from Sonic Origins' confusing DLC grid to Sonic Superstars' regional and restaurant exclusive skins, like what? Even with Sonic X Shadow Generations, the Digital Deluxe includes a tourist skin that will not be available at launch. And for the time being, the only thing certain, whatever this extended animation will be, wherever it might be, everyone will probably just be posting it on YouTube immediately. And that's what I've been saying this entire video, and I think most people would agree, because what's the point of this? Like, I genuinely think this is very dumb. Why, if you want to do something, I mean, it's kind of like a catch-22. Like, it's just a little extra bonus thing for PlayStation people. Maybe PlayStation paid for it. I don't know. But, like, it's just weird. This is, like, just not needed. It makes everything convoluted. It almost kind of adds a weird, like, like, if I'm an Xbox user, just off of this alone, I wouldn't want to buy the game, just out of principle. Now, will it be a good game? Who knows? I've always liked Sonic games, and they've kind of been trying to find their stride. But, like, this is how you find your stride. Like, it just adds a lot of weird caveats and strange things that no one really knows how to deal with, and it's just weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit weird on it. You guys can go and tell me your thoughts, comments down below. I just think that it's going to end up on YouTube, and that's it. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on if you guys want, with the Twitter and Twitch link down below, and I appreciate you guys all very much for watching in the first place.